Hi, my name is Mark Daniomi. I'm 16, and this is 2 months on testosterone. It's been a wild 2 months, and it's even been just a wild month since I last made a video. There's definitely been changes with T. I'm definitely having different voice, changes, like my voice is deeper. I also, if I try and change from this range, my voice tends to crack a lot often. Like when I try and go into a higher range, it tends to not stay that range. And this is just a lot more comfortable to talk in. I'm definitely getting way more acne. It's starting to kind of become a problem, but it's a problem that I can handle, and a problem that isn't like life-changing. It's just kind of annoying. There's a lot of like acne in weird places, like on my arms, on my chest, on my neck in some places, that I wasn't really expecting. I expected the facial acne, but not the overwhelming acne that I have been getting all over my back and stuff. I think there's been an increase in body hair, I guess. I don't know how else to phrase that sentence. Like, my legs seem to get hairier, my stomach seems to get hairier. Here seems to be picking up, like, more hair. Like, it looks like it's starting to get, like, I'm starting to, words are hard, but it's okay. You guys understand what I'm talking about. One thing I have noticed is my emotions have definitely changed. How I react to the world has changed. I definitely feel like everything's been toned down just a little. Like, if I feel angry, I'm not as upset about it as I think I would be. Or if I should be excited about something, I'm not really excited about it anymore. I think it's just kind of like toned down from what I felt. Like, all the emotions I had felt have been toned down just a tad, and I'm calmer and more content. The other day, I was getting my blood drawn, and the lady called me by he pronouns. She corrected herself and said she pronouns because she realized that's what was on my paperwork. But it was a new feeling that I don't think I've ever had a stranger call me by he, him pronouns without knowing that I'm trans. And it was exciting, but it was also me realizing that I have a much farther way to go until it's a concrete situation where there won't be a hesitation in anyone's mind, and they'll just go straight to he, him, instead of like, oops, oh, I'm sorry, I mean she, her. I don't want that hesitation. I want people to be confident that I go by he, him pronouns. And I definitely think the voice will help that. I think once I start getting facial hair, I think that will definitely help. Like, I think there'll be a shift there. There's a bug in my window. I don't know what bug it is. Gross, I hate bugs. Anyways, you never know what's happening in someone's life. You don't know what's behind the screen that you're talking to. You don't know who's on the other side of your text message, who's on the other side of your anonymous message, who's on the other side of your comment, who's on the other side of the stranger photo you took of them. You don't know the full story. And I think we need, as a community, as a society, need to keep that in mind. And because when you send out that hate message, or you post your opinion and you don't know the full story, it can really damage another person, especially hate. Especially, like, when you purposefully go out of your way to insult or hate someone, you don't know what's on the other side of your screen. You don't know if they're on their last legs. And it's important to try and be positive. And on that same notion, you don't know what's on the other side of that screen. Your friend might be having a horrible time, and you just need to be there for them. And you need to support them and help others. You also have to help yourself. If helping someone else will destroy you, that's a battle and a choice you're gonna have to make. If you think it's more important that you put yourself at risk for another human being, go for it. But it might not be the best choice. I've been seeing a lot of hate. I've been seeing a lot of tragedies over the summer. And I just wish we as a human race would do more about it instead of just sitting idly. But there's no need for listening to a 16-year-old ranting on the internet. My name's Mark Daniomi. I'm 16, and this is 2 months on T. Thank you. Stay positive and stay safe.